we finish our dear diary. Today I absolutely creamed some puzzles.
Our agreement was quite clear, Master.
Oh, there he is.
This was the last insult. You, Leonardo, have no idea what pressure I am under. I cannot wait any longer. I will gladly double your commission, but I need the machine finished as soon as possible.
I thought he wanted to be his student.
But no amount of money can speed up the process.
As I was saying, just finish it.
Unless I'm misremembering and it's the wrong guy, but... Well, whatever. Ooh, what's this contraption? Leonardo, do tell. My mate Leonardo da Vinci here.
Giacomo,
Boo.
you are here. Excellent. Look what we have here.
What is it?
I was visited by a Valencian nobleman whose name I have unfortunately forgotten.
Ah.
Who told me he has received this peculiar thing from his guest, a certain Turkish seafarer.
Sinbad. Is he Turkish? Well, that's cool. Oh my gosh, I just clicked off the game, sorry.
He asked me
There you
to
go.
find out what is hidden inside this particular cabinet.
A Dybbuk.
I tried to explain that I'm currently working on more pressing matters.
It's a
but
Dybbuk.
in the end, he persuaded me by telling me that I am the only one who can help him. To tell the truth, the financial reward he offered was even stronger motivation, as we will certainly need money.
Oh, I'll get paid to do this? Are you kidding? That sounds
I
great.
very much doubt that there is anything extraordinary or even dangerous hidden inside.
There's a Dybbuk, they're dangerous.
Even though the Duke... the gentleman acted
Duke.
as if he thought that the devil himself is in there.
Oh, well, there you go, it's a Dybbuk.
As I was saying, I currently do not have the time to cater to whims of some nobleman. You will take on this task,
Oh, and I have.
and I will come back when you are finished to see what you have discovered.
Alright. Alright, that seems fair. I'm up for giving this a go. Oh, and it's its own thing as well. I presume I'm not going to need anything from anywhere else in the room. That'll be nice. Tell me about it. Corte Vecchia, Milano. It is my 3rd year working with Leonardo da Vinci. Wow, huge time skip. After finishing the fresco in Santa Maria de' Grazie, the master moved his workshop to the Palace Corte Vecchia, close to the Milan Cathedral. It is an older but extensive building with a number of ateliers and workshops. In them, Leonardo works on several works of art, inventions, and some commissions as well. I do my best to be a useful assistant, and to learn from his wisdom as much as I can. Preoccupied by the work, I had no time to dwell on why I am here. I started to get used to the idea that the Duke had forgotten all about me. How wrong I was. This morning, I saw Borgia in the courtyard with Leonardo in a very emotional conversation. It seems Leonardo is already working for him. That means the reason for why I am here must be something else. I fear that Borgia came for a tribute with interest on top, and I will have nothing to pay him. All right. Pay him with. Of course. Right. Enough of that. Story mode disengaged. Let's play with the Turkish box. Do you reckon I'll be able to solve this puzzle box? Oh, I wonder if the time thing will work. Actually, we don't have the time thing in our hands. It's not giving us the option. Just taking everything in for the moment. Now that's mightily suspicious. I don't need hints yet. Come on. Barely even looked around the whole thing yet. This is interesting. We've got sort of Greek-style twisty-turny circle motif there. And we have ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs on the top there. Turkish crescent moons. It's a multicultural box, that's for sure. And some spooky people as well. Leo, I don't think I can do it. Oh, here we go. Result. Serrated band is our prize. Ooh. If only I could read Arabic. was a pretty good start. Serrated band, so it's going to feed into some gear system or something, isn't it? Alright. No other interaction there. Let's have a look in this side at the funny little duck face. It's a bit like a Five Nights at Freddy's monster. God, it still does. Folded phoenix head. Oh, okay. We just do that, and then its beak comes out. I was going to say it looks really funny otherwise. Yeah. Is it definitely a phoenix? Looks like Horus. The sun god. Right, that's part 1. Let's jump onto this side, grab whatever this is. A head with a screw. I know what we do with this. The head of a figurine. Got 2 heads to put on places. Oops. I mean, those don't go there, do they? But we had to try. Right. Fancy looking at this side again. I can see right into the box there, look. Got these 4 different colours. Blue, green, yellow and red. I can't seem to look down at the bottom of this thing. It's just in the middle I'm able to access really at the moment, apart from this moon. Ah, now. First thing I should try is chucking this onto here. There you are. Excellent. What the hell do we do? Okay. Does that fit onto there? It doesn't. I was just looking at the pictures of the chickens and things. Right. Okay, so we've got... looks like a little red arrow there. And a blue arrow. Actually, no, we don't have a red arrow there. I think that's something else. Turning it around multiple times doesn't seem to do anything. Other than just keep on moving this round. Just got to try those once more. So that pattern is the same as this. That I don't really recognise, and that I'm not sure about either. I guess we're going to need another ring or something. Deedly. Sure I haven't missed anything. Ooh, you can see, yeah, red, yellow, green, and blue. So, I wonder... Ah! This is how we change the colours. Okay, so, I mean, let's put red there, because then everything's the right way up. Green. That is the correct way up. I think. Actually, no, maybe that is. I don't know what that is. Yellow. Is that way up? Recognise the slug. And then blue will go down there. I recognise these as legitimate ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. Ah! An owl comes out of that. So it means that fits with the birds. That makes sense. Down here we get a... something else. I'm not sure what that is. A sphinx or something. That's a snake, which sort of fits, and that's a hat. Yeah, I think we maybe take these... Oops. Green up there. I reckon it's that way around. There it is. They seem to fit thematically. Apart from that one, I'm not quite sure what that's about. Brilliant. That would explain the master... Ooh, hang on. Okay, after I came to the workshop, the master assigned me a curious task. He was asked to inspect a peculiar cabinet by some unknown nobleman, and I am to find out what is concealed inside. Even though the master tried to hide it, the nobleman can only be Cesare Borgia. Oh, I see, the Duke. And the cabinet was only a pretense for the Duke's visit to Leonardo. That got me thinking. During their morning conversation, the upset Borgia demanded something from Leonardo, something that should have been done a long time ago, so definitely nothing to do with this cabinet. That would explain the master's absent-mindedness. Any other time, he would gladly and with interest inspect such a precious device himself. Today I work here in this workshop, which has a room above on the upper floor. Nobody has access except the master, and he is spending a lot of his free time there lately. Getting in there and finding out what he is working on so intently, now that would be something. I would have something for Borgia and would be rid of him forever, hopefully. The price for my freedom seems almost too high. The idea of betraying Leonardo is most daunting. And now we've got... Ah, okay. I say, okay. Not quite sure how those relate, but that's fine. We've got a picture of it, so we might have to look at it at some point in the future. But, moreover, look what's up here, I think. This goes on. It's clearly this thing. Chuck the head on. Yeah, that's 1,000,000% Ra. That's not a phoenix. Oh, okay. We've got quite a few options there, and they change each time. And what's the red one about? Oh, the red one is immovable. Interesting. So we don't have the double circle, or the split circle here. So I'm not quite sure what would end up there. Snake, Sphinx, Owl, Hat. Don't have those options. Ah, owl on his wing there, owl on his wing there. What's on your bottom? Nothing. Is there? No. Gotta check. Sorry for making you do that face, Horace. Has this moved around any further? It has not. I've definitely got something to do here. Maybe it's part of the writing on here. No, I can't see the writing on the golden bit very easily. So it's got to be something to do with this, right? Brick, mouth, lines, water. Brick, mouth, lines, water. Ah, mouth, lines, water. That's the odd one out. Maybe that's it. We have to choose the odd one out. And actually, that's the odd one out on whatever is there. Okay. So then we need a brick, chick, that, noose. Brick, chick, that, noose. Oh, right, so they're all completely different there. So I don't know how I'd choose an odd one out then. Oh, those were in separate areas as well, weren't they? But those are on the inner circle, so mouth, contact, I don't know what that is. I'm going to call that connection. Mouth, connection, brick, water. Mouth, connection, brick, water. Mouth, connection, water, brick. Yeah, so that, whoopsie. That is on the outer circle, so I still think that's right. Do we have anything here that's on the inner circle? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not sure what we would do about that. And we've got eagle, grub, spiral, hearse. Eagle. Grub. Spiral. Purse. That's one of each colour, isn't it? Cool, so yeah, so there's no odd one out there. That's fine. What I'm going to do is just put it back. And now I've got to think. We've got greens and a red. And I wonder if the colours correspond in any way to these colours. Greens, reds. So we would need to choose one of those four each time, if possible, to make it green. But we can't change the red one, so I'm still a bit nonplussed as to what we do. But let's try that. So greens are at the top. So noose, purse, water, hat. Water. Noose. Purse. Oh, it was right. Green, green, green. We did something, didn't we? That doesn't do anything. It seems only to be... What if I do that and then... no. It's only this third one that moves. Yeah, that's got to be correct, isn't it? Didn't expect the colours to work like that. That third wing kind of moves a bit. Because of... I mean, this, really. No, it is also when I get these ones right. Just need to move that red one. Can I see a little better like this? No. Well, intriguing indeed. Guess I need a moon-shaped thing for that. Red, 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 red. But also green. Green ones. Maybe I need one of each colour. Red, green, yellow, blue. So far I'm only using the green ones. Oh, let's try then. What if we go for this one? I think that's yellow on that side. So lines, brick, grub, snake. Brick, grub. Ah, the second one moves. And if we do, you know, connection, spiral, that, sphinx, spiral, that, connection. And that does the first one. So we want to do them all red, I guess. So we want mouth, basically all the birds in a mouth. Because then they all line up with red, and it will open. Fantastic. Okay. I'm really pleased I did that. Ah, that's... So we had to do red first, did we? And now we've got to do... What do we have to do next? It was the third one, and that was... I think... Oh, we've got to check, haven't we? So that was that one first. Then we did that one, and that did the third wing. Which makes sense, because that's the next wing to do, or the next set of feathers. So hat, purse, noose, water. I know those aren't necessarily the actual things that they are. There we go. Then what did the second one? I think it was... Let's just keep going round. So this one next, all the lines. Bricks and lines. Finally finishing off with the abstract ones. Oh, baby. What the hell is that? Little helicopter? Oh no, the head goes on this, doesn't it? Turkish Sultan or something. Right, let's close him back up, preserve his dignity. Aha! I know where that goes to. The moon key. The monkey! Don't tell me all his purpose was that that moon key. Okay, I think it was. Let's go and get it. I found a sphere. I think we should look at the sphere because it's going to have something on it. Or perhaps not. It's roughly spherical, isn't it? It's got to go in there. I hope it does, because we're not getting it back. Oh! Where's the Dybbuk? In there somewhere. Mate, Leo, you're really missing out on this. Can't even click to go and tell you how good this is. It's fine. But we don't have anything in our inventory anymore, so we're working nicely on this. The band is blocked. What does it do? So we'd like to turn that, I think, wouldn't we? But it's blocked because this thing's in the way. Don't know how to get that out of the way. Chuck a dragon on. Holy crap. Chuck another dragon on. There's so many bits and pieces. Okay. Let's do this one first since it's open first. A minuscule contraption. With which I can't do anything, it seems. Alright. It was easy. This I'm going to pick up, aren't I? Drink the unknown liquid. Cool. We're going to pour that into somewhere. I'm going to work out what's blocking the way. It's got to be this pale thing, right? And now let's have a look at this. Okay, we've unlocked whatever this is. Right, let's think. We've got something in a little box, held in place by some sort of taut wire. Finished my nice cup of tea. Alright, I think we pour the liquid into this. It looks like a tube, doesn't it? Lovely. Aha! I see, that's how we remove these, get the liquid going all the way around. That liquid just multiplied. How did it do that? Ooh. I would like that there, please, so that the thing falls out. Is that not going to work? It's not. It seems to be the only thing I can actually move with that, so we'll leave that for now. Okay. Have I written anything else? No. got 1, 2, 3, 4 arrows. It seems we want to rotate it. Ah, hang on. Yeah, there's a hole there, isn't there? So I can... should be able to just reach in and grab that? No? Okay. I guess we need to make it fall out by making everything turn round. Can't move anything else with this now. Got some tubes coming out here as well, so maybe that liquid is going to end up going somewhere else. Oh. You've not changed. Fine. I feel like I'm just missing something with this. Is that all I needed to do? Yeah. I did just need to reach in, but I hadn't opened it far enough. Button with a thorn. Looks like that might go in here. No? Well, there was somewhere else it could go, which I think was on this side. Yeah. That one. That's the red one. A red marble. Done. Let's do the yellow one. It's there. I dread to think how far screen's going to go. Should we give it a go? Oh, not too bad. Got fast eyes. I got an achievement. Finish the shell minigame in the 3rd chapter on your first try. And it's called Eagle-Eyed. I'll take it. I like the way that the light that's on it rotates with it, so its shadow does as well. There's no one light source in this inventory. A screwdriver. Cool. Oh, well, the shell game was fun. Now, I think a screwdriver might just fit perfectly in there. Loosen that up. And, oh, a marble in each, perhaps? Interesting. Did think they look like bath bombs or something. So let's, before we start just doing it, let's see what we want to do with that. That's going to feed up into this, isn't it? Do we need to do any kind of particular ratios or quantities of these? Or do we just turn it around and they all go? Yep, the latter. I was trying to think, but that particular puzzle is not for thinking. Safety screw. And we've got it bubbling through that as well. Just put it straight back in. So it's octagonal with a cross coming off it. Yeah, I like that. Got to find something else like that. Maybe I just put... Oh, I need to put it in this end so I can rotate this side as well. There we go. Isn't that right? Yeah. Whoa! What are you eating there, Mr. Dragon? Done it, Leo.
How are you proceeding, Giacomo?
Amazingly.
Well, I see you are on the right path. Now I must finish something in the upper workshop, so you continue here. I would expect to see the cabinet's mechanism in all its beauty today.
Would you? Alright, that's fine. Off you toddle. Ooh. Why are we privy to this? Basically just so we know where his upper workshop is. We've got to heist something out of there. Once again, I confirmed that Leonardo's mind is on something really important. He just briefly commended my progress on the cabinet and went upstairs. My assumption was correct. The reason we are here today is for the master to be able to devote himself to working on his secret invention in his study, like several past evenings. But now I need to focus on finishing my task and finding out what is hidden inside this extraordinary cabinet. It looks to me more and more like some sophisticated machine whose intent I do not yet understand. We'll get there, Giacomo, you just wait. Okay, first things first. Give me that. Part of a mechanism. Ooh. This mechanism, perhaps? So that set these on fire, but I think that was just to free the part of the mechanism, wasn't it? Okay. Well, look at this. Clearly doesn't go on there, does it? Oh, other side. Let's go around. Huh. That fits onto there so it locks in place. There we go. Interesting. Do we have to fill all the stars, perhaps? I reckon we do. Although saying that, I can't seem to fill this one on the outside, so... Yeah, there's nothing that connects all the way up to that point. Alright, well, we'll come back to that. Ooh. There's this as well. Almost looks like a map. What do you have to say for yourself? Got something on your hat. On your turban, rather. Your hat. Ah. Don't mind if I have a look at a book. Ah, there we are. The Sagittarius disc. That's got to go on this, isn't it? So now we can line up all the stars we possibly can on that side, then all the ones we possibly can on that side, and Bob's your uncle. Come on, detach. There we go. Dropped it. A brass handle. And we need to point to that island. I'm guessing that's telling us. So, little island that looks like, I don't know, flying squirrel. Oh no, sorry, he's not the one with the map, is he? That's this baby. There we go. Where's our flying squirrel island? That's not it, is it? I don't think it is. Can't even get to it. Ah, it's there. That's the one. Look. Yeah, got it. Oh no! So it didn't look that like... Ah, that's the one there, I think. Oops. That, because it had the writing next to it. A wooden brush. Something to pull. I don't know why they do little fades for each of those things to happen. It's strange. Can now do that, releasing that arm. We've probably got to give him the brush, I'd imagine. He could do some painting. Shit, that's a huge paintbrush. In relation to his size. Oh god, what have we done to the poor guy? A scabbard. Fresh the scabbard. Take out part of a flute. Cool. We're getting all sorts of bits and pieces here. This is great fun. Somehow need to open that, but I assume we'll have to play the flute in the Forbidden Forest or something. Over here. What have we? Have a strangely shaped keyhole. And nothing else that I can interact with. That definitely doesn't go in there, but we've got to try it. Okay. Would you like a flute? Can we put the flute in your turban? No. Stop doing things like that. Ooh, we can see down here now. Maybe not. Have a look at it. Rounded. Got red, yellow, red. Rather, yellow, red, yellow, red. Maybe. It's octagonal, so maybe it just fits into a hole somewhere. Can't get out any further. Yep, looks like I'm just stuck on this level. That's fine. Does it go on the end of the brush? Not sure why it would. Ooh! There we go. Small key, I know that shape. Ooh. Teardrop-shaped gem. That goes on his head. I recognise the shape. That cup of tea's coming in really handy with this. It's woken me up a bit. He says that there's a huge yawn. Ooh. Interesting. Ah, we're going to have to play the flute, aren't we? So, if we put the flute there... No. It's got to fit here somewhere. Because we want to use it to play the sound. Aha. Maybe that's how we place it. No? Yeah, surely it's got to go there, because look, we've got the holes for it and everything. It's not having it, is it? Perhaps I missed something else here. Yeah, I did. We need a whole flute. I was going to say there were too many bits that needed to go in the holes of the flute. There were 6 of them, and now we have 6 holes. Let's use it to make the Oompa Loompas come. Solid. Right. Holy moly. It's going to be an elephant up this end. Ah. We need another one of those from somewhere. Where are we going to get that? First off, we check this, because it's flashing at me. No, it's flashing at me for no good reason. We can access the lower part now. I guess it was too low down before. We didn't want to ruin our back. No, I seem to only be able to go down to this point. Where could that gold part be? Did anything else open? And I've forgotten about it. See, this is strange. I want this to do something. Ah! What I've found. Yes! A rail. Chuck it in there, slide it across, and say hello to Mrs. Elephant. Almost. Oh. Whoa, okay. What do we want to make here, then, do we think? Guess we could... I don't know. Ah, we need to go there to get to the very top, don't we? Because we've got this wire that goes around the outside that sort of dictates whereabouts on the scale it's going to be. Oh, so it is going to be yellow because we can't get to that one right at the very top there. So it's got to be that bit next for the yellow, so that's fine. Let's do this and change it around to the yellow parts. There we go. This one needs to be just yellow. So if we do that so the upper bit's yellow, then the lower bit can go like this a couple of times, and we're almost there. Yellow on the top. How do we get further down? Whoops! Oh my gosh. By going to there. Yellow. Beautiful. I want to fold out its tusks. Can I not do that yet? Just like a real elephant. Nice. Okay. Ah, I see. That's fallen off somewhere. Oh! Forgot about its trunk, you know. This is brilliant. You have discovered the wheel. The wheel. Where could the wheel go? Its eyes look pressable, but they are not actually pressable. Wheel's got to go in here, right? Oh, come on. Good thing it didn't go any higher up, isn't it? We put it right under that ladder. Bit drunk. Did he just poo that out? Is that what that was signifying? Little lean to the right. Oh, followed through. Did you hear it finish? So he keeps the key on his person as well.
Fine work, Giacomo.
Thank you.
As I predicted, nothing dangerous. It looks like some kind of clockwork mechanism on which the Turkish seafarer, devil knows why, depicted his voyage's discoveries.
Also, you wanted this done today, and I did it within 45 minutes, just so you know.
His fellow countrymen must have admired the ingenuity, skill, and care.
Promotion,
needed to
please.
construct such a mechanism. It is definitely a precious gift. I am sure our client will be more than happy. Oh, I'm tired after such a long day. I will head to my chamber to lie down. You, Giacomo, clean up the workshop. When you're finished, go and rest as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do busy work cleaning up the workshop, if possible. Also, I haven't read this thing yet, and I haven't seen what happened to the round poo. Now is my time to find out what Leonardo is doing in his secret study. Okay, esteemed Duke of Valencia, Cesare Borgia. Tales of your wit and sharp mind reach far beyond the borders of your country. The proof of their verity is the fact that you were able to solve the puzzles hidden in this clock. I, Haji Ahmed Muhyiddin Piri, discovered it during my travels, and now I bestow it as a gift upon you. It was devised and constructed by the great thinker, Ismail al-Jazari, more than 200 years ago to show the benefit of cultural diversity. I believe that this ingenious machine will be a celebration of wisdom and knowledge brought by this enlightened era of reason. The machine was contrived through rigorous research of discoveries by the greatest sages, mainly from Alexandrian and Muslim lands, and its visage symbolizes Egypt, Arabia, India, Persia, and the distant Asia. I did say that, didn't I? Please accept this map of the world as well, a rare gift I made myself and implanted in the clock. Assalamu alaikum, Haji Ahmed Muhyiddin Piri. Nice. Where is the map of the world? I desire to see it. Oh, okay. He's just going to rotate. He's doing it about once every second. Maybe he's a clock. Alright, well, we don't seem to be able to do that. So let's go and do the super story mode. Time. Sneak up into his workshop. We don't have the key though. Ah, we do have this. The door is locked, but what if we go back to a time that it wasn't locked? Hang on. It's getting dark outside and my work is done. Inside the cabinet was hidden a beautiful clockwork mechanism. Even Leonardo himself had to appreciate the art and subtlety with which it was made. The cabinet itself gave me its own testimonial. The nobleman in question was indeed Cesare Borgia. The master is done for today, so I was left alone in the workshop. I'm considering how How should I get through the locked door into the master's study and immediately feel regret even thinking about it? I feel like a thief preparing for some nefarious heist. But envisioning Borgia skulking around compels me to find out what Leonardo da Vinci is really working on. Alright. Let's do it. We just go ahead in time there. Ah. No, I think we just went back a few minutes. What you working on, Leo? Didn't he give me this, so he should know that I'm using it? It's like a torture device. So this is the secret device the master tries so hard to keep hidden. I should make a sketch. Leonardo probably knows best why he is keeping progress of his work on this device to himself and away from the Duke. Alas, thoughts of Borgia making a visit are not so easy to dismiss. Either way, I will sketch the progress with all the details. It is high time for me to return to my room. Imagine if he comes walking in now. Shit myself. Oh, well, that was less involved than I expected. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. We've still not washed our hands since we got out of that jail cell. Look at our hands. Utterly filthy. Didn't lock it. Should lock it. I knew it would be you.
Surprised to see me?
Nope.
I realize that it has been quite a few days since our last meeting, and perhaps you even thought to be forgotten. Isn't that right? But I do not forget, Giacomo. I came to remind you of the debt you still owe. It is time to make a payment. I know you still remember the circumstances of your release, and what you agreed to do for me.
Yeah.
The notebook.
Chuck me back in prison. Oh. Really don't want to give you that. I've kind of slagged you off a little bit in there. Just ignore those bits.
You are in luck. It seems that I did not come in vain. But beware. Your work for Master Leonardo is not finished yet. Do not forget why you are here and keep your silence. Leonardo cannot know anything about any of this.
Wonder if I'm ever going to have to make a choice where I can defy the Duke. Who knows? Who are you talking to out there? Slightly expecting scary things to happen. Ah, I told you we didn't lock it. Giacomo, there was a time when I wrote to you that events you cannot understand are in store for you, and this is one of them. I took the Oculus Perpetua back as I need it more than you do. Trust me that this is the best way to protect my endeavour, and even if you do not realise this fully yet, we are in this pursuit together. You need feel no remorse for what happened today. Know that everything is happening exactly as it should. Giacomo, a time when we will meet is coming. Then you will finally understand that you are part of something great and important. Maintain your effort. You are doing excellent work. A friend. Oh, so the friend is not Leonardo, as I thought it was. Huh. Third chapter complete. I always think that music is going to be the Civ 4 opening. Baba Yetu. Sadly, it's not. But in my mind, it could be. Off to Florence with us. Firenze. Badia Fiorentina in 1508. Another 10 years have passed. This is spanning a decent amount of time, isn't it? Also, this is a new play session. I'm going to rest on my laurels of how quickly I finished Chapter 3 without any real difficulty. Can't imagine it's going to stay that way. Chapter 2 was hellish. Ooh. A pre-rendered cutscene. I don't understand why pre-rendered cutscenes in these games look so crap. Like, can't you just render it in a video that's a lot better than this? It's only 30 seconds of video, right? It's not It's not going to break the bank in terms of the gameplay, in terms of the game's size. What's all that about? See, that looks immensely better. They should have just done it in the game's engine. Oh well. It's a small thing. So we've had a special glove stolen. I'm trying to think, was that special glove something we had in the previous game? So Borgia and I just fell into a different time, and what is he going to do with the glove? You've got me. My mind is in a state of chaos. I've never been more confused in my life. Well, good. At least we're feeling what the character's feeling. There are thousands of thoughts in my head, but I cannot get hold of even one. I feel like I know the place I now find myself after jumping into the time machine. Well, but at the same time it is so different. Excuse me, time machine? When did we jump into a time machine? We just got a letter from someone saying they'd stolen the Oculus Perpetua. As if I were here in a different time under different circumstances. That would mean that Leonardo's masterpiece is really working. But in what time have I ended up, and where is the master? What happened to Borgia that he looks so pitiful, and where is the glove stolen from me? Where is he with the glove stolen from me? So many new questions I have to find answers to. Interesting. Alright, well. I guess maybe we're not supposed to know. We've got a handle. Could I say I have a handle on things? Right, it's got a square bum. By which I mean it's got a square bottom. That just had to turn, didn't it? Come on, pick it up before it rolls off. A wooden disc, which has its own twisty turnings. Ooh. A wooden cogwheel with a sort of softened fork prong shape coming out of each side. Gotcha. That doesn't fit in there. Now, I'm not even going to try it because I don't want to be one of those people that just tries putting everything in everything before even thinking about things. Not one of those people. Okay, that doesn't get us anywhere. What else do we have in this room? Ahaha. A figure of Leonardo. Okay, maybe I have to go back to this. Seeing if there's a hand that appears anywhere. So it does around that. It did around that. I suppose there's any more we can do with this. No, usually once you've done something with it, it disappears. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Okay, well, the only thing I can see is trying to put something in here. It's not that. It's not that. I'm doing the thing I said I don't like, just combining everything with everything. Can we move further around this room? Ooh, hello. Ah, look where a handle might go. A square-bummed handle. Can't take anything from within, so it must just be the thing that fell off. Oh. Well, that clearly goes in there. Ah. Revealing new bits and pieces. Oh no, we can't get the thing off the floor, that's fine. So, it's just this then. What do we think about this? Arrows pointing right, arrows pointing left. Let's try pulling this, see what happens. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so all these do is rotate them left or right, so it's not going to be too fiendish to figure out. It's not too many permutations. How might we do it? Should we make it symmetrical? So 3 at the top there, 3 at the top there. No, that's still not symmetrical, is it? Of course, the bits with the kind of dots on them have basically form a line as well, don't they? So maybe we just need to form a line between every bit. No, but I don't see how that works. Oh my gosh, what? Oh! Ah! I mean, I say ah. So that shouldn't turn it... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so these things help move this up. So, I guess we need both of them to come up, don't we? That's already up, so that's fine. Let's do that, push it up again. We could even push it one further by going like that. There we are. And then once these are both up, maybe it'll open something else. Oh, it'll get them out of the way and I can open the drawer. I see. I'm guessing they won't go down far enough. No, because we couldn't push it down far enough. So, yeah, they need to come up. Right. We do something like that. But then if we turn it left again, that gets pushed down. So, we need to make it so that this one gets moved up. So we've got a nice gap there. Now... Shit, that's not what I meant to do. Oh my gosh. Maybe we can just do them one at a time. Now I've gone and buggered it. Nope. Goes incorrect. Just keep pushing this one all the way up, I guess. Oh, it won't go any further, will it? Of course. Because it's in its final place. So now we've somehow got to do the same thing with this. It should be fine. There's enough spaces in between the dowels. So we need to keep going like this. Push that up. And we need this one to go round. Comme ça. Same again. Now we'll go like that. Push that one up a little. Then we can start turning it round. I go right on this one. Yep, that should be fine. Then this one will turn around and lift this up. That one won't be affected, so we're safe. Do it again. And finally, this one needs to go around. Oops. Not quite what I meant to do. So we actually need it to go that way. To move that one up. Then we need it to go this way. To move this one up. Then finally, I think we go left on this one. Yes. I feel that was a fairly forgiving one. Folding key. So we're going to have to unfold the folding key, stick it in the chest. Right, what shape are we looking at? We're looking at a capital I that's been crossed through. It's almost like a Polish letter. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Ah, scary spider. This is where IRL Storpy stops playing. No more mucking around in this puzzle world when there's a spider around. Okay, that will fit in there. Oh, won't it? Oh no, of course it won't. Sorry. It's the wrong thing. Interesting. I was expecting that to be something that pulled the entire chest across, but not the case. Have a look at this. Okay, nothing specific. Looks fairly general. Nothing else we can do with this. Oh, okay. Can only assume then we've got to put this somewhere. That seems to be done with. I'd like to turn that handle some more, but I don't think that's going to work. I remember in the first game there were some collectibles and things, weren't there? We're not getting those this time. Okay, I can't see what we do other than go back to the box. We don't reuse the key. Oh, hang on. We're able to get right up close to it here. I'm just messing around now. So it's still able to go over here. I can't see what you might do. This is the only thing I can see that we can really interact with. We need like one of these. The bottom of this looks kind of like it might. No, it won't fit at all, will it? Well, I'm just going to do the old try everything on everything approach. Oh. Now you're just giving me that option again because we were able to do it before. And look, you can see telltale signs, the scraping on the lacquer that it's on the metal. There's some scraped wood there. Can't interact with that. Yeah, I'm just missing a certain piece of the puzzle here. Check over here one more time. Oh, hang on. Handle goes there. Yes, okay. Aha! Slight dopamine rush keeps me going. Oh! Giacomo, before you came to Milan, I was visited by Cesare Borgia, accompanied by mysterious men. Sorry if it's Borgia rather than Borgia, but, you know, I'm recording all this before I even release them, so I haven't had time to address your concerns, if indeed concerns there are. They brought ancient but incomplete plans for an extraordinary machine and wanted me to build it for them. My curiosity outweighed caution and I accepted the commitment, including the promise of complete confidentiality. Captivated by the prospect, I started working right away and the Duke came to check on me only from time to time. Soon I found the key to the immeasurable power of the miraculous device and understood no man could be allowed to hold that kind of power. In time, Borgia became ever more nervous and his visits closer and closer together. He seemed forced by someone or something, fearful even, and I no longer felt safe in Milan. It's part 1 of 2. Can I see part 2 of 2, please? Ah, we found a new shelter in Florence. Alas, I could not just forget the machine. In Milan, I made only a small model, and now I wanted to see its full potential. I'm full of remorse, but at the time, nothing could stop me from building a time machine in the Tower of Badia, Fiorentina. I had no idea what danger that put us into. It was then that Borgia appeared again in Florence, and he seemed desperate. Borgia. Gone was his majesty and noble bearing, but he was no less dangerous for it. His obstinate obsession with the time machine escalated, and I was slowly getting backed into a corner. To make matters worse, that was not all. The device caught the interest of a secret and mysterious society. Well, Giacomo, I'm taking too long to read. Giacomo, you are part of the story. Which part you will puzzle together on the first floor. I give you back the Oculus Perpetua. Improved with a new function. But you will surely find out what that is on your own. I love the contraption you built to hide the thing. Essentially just as a sort of brief drop-off. Right, well that changes things, doesn't it? (1507). The year before. Yeah, wasn't this where we were in first game? Wasn't there a big time machine or something? We were looking down a tower? I just missed what that said. It seems that something happened. Never mind. Right. Okay, so this has changed things quite significantly. Got some potions to brew up here. Makes me want to play the Quacks of Quedlinburg. Big fan of that game. Okay. Something might go in there. Aha! A metal loop. I wonder where the metal loop goes. That could go in there, yeah. And then those slide into their grooves, which I didn't even see. Stunning. Next shelf. Can't actually access the next shelf. Yes, we can. There's a groove. Eh. Not the most elegant of puzzles, is it? Just things clattering to the floor. Yeah, this is... I do remember this. We created stuff in these barrels, and it formed the basis of the time machine, right? It was all sort of alchemy, alchemical. It was a while since I played that. This is one of the mechanisms I should look at through Leonardo's improved Oculus Perpetua. Yes, because at the moment we're just sliding things across and we don't know why. Oh, okay. So this is like the first game, isn't it, where you could see into things. Well, that's got to go there to connect with that. There we go. That should be it. Right. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's that guy. It's all coming together, isn't it? God, this is going to be a huge room. The mysterious figures got to the gate in the end, but how is it possible that one of them noticed me in the past? Cool. This new letter from Leonardo sheds some light on the mystery. His behaviour in Milan and later in Florence is starting to make sense to me, and I understand how we ended up here in this situation. Now that I know that Borgia had the plans for the time machine's construction in his possession, and he needed Leonardo to fulfill the impossible task of filling the gaps and constructing this device. Borgia, loyal to his notion that the end justifies the means, decided to use me. He wanted to have his man inside to give him reports on Leonardo's progress with the machine. I'm not sure why yet, but events slipped out of the Duke's grasp, and he forfeited both his status and power. That only fueled his ambition to get his hands on the time machine. It seems it has something to do with the mysterious figures I saw in Florence before my jump through the time machine. Just a few moments ago, I saw them again in the past. I learned that they took the gate right after our jump through time, even in its broken state, and carried it from the tower. I was scared to death by the red-hooded figure as it became aware of my presence, even though I thought no one could see me in the past. That. Oh. Okay. I've got to admit, I'm slightly losing track of what's going on here. Just that story mode kicked in so quickly. That's suspicious. That slides across, doesn't it? Oh, I think they're all around. Okay. It doesn't matter. Story doesn't matter. We're just here to solve cool puzzles. Right. That looks like this fits into it. We're off. these symbols again? In Florence, I found myself between a rock and a hard place. Should I give the machine to Borgia or to the secret society? I chose neither, but I needed a plan. There was only one way to get out of this mess, to go through the time machine into the past and prevent it from ever being built. The drawback of the device was its instability. Paradox, as it could only be used twice in succession. That was a good thing. I could go through the gate and leave it inoperable for whomsoever would lay his hands on it. And that is how I first overcame the barrier of time and returned 11 years into the past to the year 1995? 1495. That is an incredibly 9-looking 4. I really did find that first piece of the puzzle that is this story on the first floor. Okay, embedded into a large mechanical table. The year displayed changed from 1506 to 1495. Then I read it. Okay. What if I look into the past? Alright. Oh, there's shit everywhere. Okay, I don't know what any of that means yet, but at least we know it's there. Oh, hang on. We could open these, can't we, with a special key? We need it to be a T with basically a fully serifed T. So that's going to have to go like that. There's one more that needs to swim round. There it is. No, that's not quite right. Maybe it's this one. Yes. Aha. Nice to have everything. Oh, we just added that in. Okay. Cool. Not sure what goes there yet, but we'll get there. And this one is a candelabra with a base. Something like that, maybe? We need the bit in the middle. There it is. But we still need the base. So that would help form the base. There it is. They call me the Keymaster. Oops. Hope I was supposed to do that. Oh, okay. Told you those slid. Should we go and have a peek? Oh, we're back down here again. Yeah, let's remind ourselves of what's here. We just need one of these, essentially, don't we? A little metal thing that clicks onto the top of that. Alright. Does this reveal anything? No. We should just keep this on at all times, really, because then it will reveal everything we could need. But it's ugly and it gets in the way. Okay. So that's that, which I don't think we can really change or do anything with. The only thing we can use is this. Now. Those aren't going to be in the right places. Oh, what about that? Oh! Ah! It rotates them. That's good, that's what we want. So we need... What do we need? We need the triangle up there. So if we get these almost into the right place, we need you over that side. So it only changes those. Oh, because that's where the wheel is. Okay. I see. So we don't want that. We want... Those are in the right place. Triangle and whatever the hell that is. Spider's web. We just need to swap these two over, which means taking it round to here, clicking that, bringing it back round, and Bob's your uncle. All this fancy machinery and stuff, can you imagine if it just got stuck there and I wasn't able to progress? He's tried to over-engineer the damn thing. The Oculus Perpetua was conceived as a side project of my research into the ancient, incomplete, yet incredibly advanced plans. How was Borgia able to get his hands on it? What was the role of the secret society? If I knew the answers to these questions, I could prevent the time machine from ever existing. After I arrived in the year 1495, I needed to hide my presence, even from myself. But I had a plan. After your escape from the prison, I gave you the Oculus Perpetua, which you used to acquire the sketch of the finished time machine. Borgia took it, and I could find out how he would react. Gave you that, which you used to acquire the sketch. Oh, right, so you did construct it all. You wanted Borgia to take it, or something, maybe? Of course, he was playing 4D chess from the start. Wow, this looks incredibly intricate. Two different colours. A, B, C, D. D, I, J. Dot. Okay. Ooh. That's now done with. Okay. I think we just have to work out what the hell this thing is. Oh, hum. Oh, 1508, so that's what? 13 years into the future from where we are now. So is that thing? We're going to write them all down. Oh, we are. Okay, that's cool. It would make sense to have them all in one place, wouldn't it? I don't think those are going to help me with this thing, though. Fine. I really did find the... Now we've read that. Okay. Is there anything else? Not that I can see. Okay. I think it's just a case of trying to get this done then. Oh, the yellow ones are immovable. We can only move the blue ones and they can go anywhere we like. This is just like dominoes. So yeah, J goes with J, then I goes with I, so this would perhaps go like that, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how many spaces are free, but maybe it's all the blue pieces that need to go in there. Alright, well let's try and do that then. So I will go with I. So here we need I there. That's an I there, that's good. We do have an I in the top there as well. So we need to make sure that whatever we have on the bottom of this tile will have a G on the right of it. I can't see any of those there. So I at the top, G on the right. Let's separate them all out a bit, it's easier to see. See, I on the top, A on the right, I on the top, K on the right. Oh no, hang on, I'm a dick. So I on the top, then something that then will have a G on the right afterwards. Okay, so let's, just to test it then, let's say we use this one. I, it needs a dot on the top and a G on the right. Do we have that? Dot on the top, G on the right. So I just need to spread these out. They are really tricky to arse. Okay. I on the top, G on the right? No, I don't think we have that. So I don't think it's this one. Let's try with that one instead. So I on the top, H on the bottom. I'm just going to go with this one for now. Oh, we'd need to get something else in there. Anyway, I on the top, K on the right. So we need H on the top, G on the right. That one would go there, wouldn't it? Oh, and the dots go round the edges only. And that fits well for that. So it's a bit like a puzzle piece. Right, a jigsaw puzzle, sorry. It's a bit like a puzzle piece. That, I think, is correct. Cool, okay, so here we know we need a dot on the top and a J on the left. Dot on the top, J on the left. That's the only one. So it's got to go there. But before we put it there, get something else into its place there. So that's going to be H on the top, K either side, C on the bottom. H on the top, K either side, C on the bottom. I cannot see that. So interesting. The only thing that I can see has K's either side is that one. It does have a C on the bottom as well, so maybe this one's incorrect. But it's got the dot on the outside. But there are maybe too many of these to fit it. Well, let's try and fit that in then. So K. Oh no! I'm just a silly fool. That doesn't mean that one's incorrect. That's still correct. It's just that this one's not correct. We don't want the H on the bottom. So dot on the top, J on the left, B on the bottom. J on the left, B on the bottom. Nearly. Unless I'm... Oh, there it is. I'd got it ready, hadn't I? And left it in the middle. Okay, E on the left, G on the bottom. Dot on the top. See if there's an alternative. There isn't. What you doing? H left, C bottom. Dot top. Dot bottom, E right, J top. That one. D top, I left. Dot bottom. Oh, this is going to be fun viewing, isn't it? You guys. G left, H bottom, dot top. Just while I'm moving these into position, I'm looking for duplicates that might actually be the real ones, and I'm just being tricked. I top, J left. It's going to be a lot quicker now we've worked out the pattern. Dots in the top left, in the top and the right. That has to be this one. F right, H bottom. F right, A bottom. Again with dots on the top. F right, I top. Dot bottom. L right, B top. Dot bottom. So K right. Dot bottom. Has to be that. D on the right, A on the left. Dot on the bottom. We'll do that afterwards because that's going to have to go in last. Put it down here. E on the right, dot on the top. Oh, that's this one. C on the right, B on the left, dot on the top. So you're going to have to go there until we're ready to slot you in. 2 to go. E on the right, A, B, C, D in the middle. Bish, bash, bosh. Oh, it's Jesus' breakfast. Brass collapsible frame. Anything collapsible I click on and try and uncollapse. I do enjoy these puzzles. 1506, 2 years ago. Maybe... Okay. The next memorandum Leonardo wrote was labelled with the year 1506. Maybe you're wondering why I haven't told you sooner. My friend, I knew that you came to me from Castello Estense, and I was worried that you were sent either by Borgia or the Secret Society. In the beginning, I did not trust you. Do not forget that at the time, I did not know what I know now. As time went by, I found in you an excellent assistant and a friend. Later, in Florence, I wanted to tell you everything. But there was an unexpected turn of events. A half-mad Borgia appeared in Florence as well as people from the Weird Society, and I needed to put my plan into motion sooner than I expected. Not 100% sure what your plan was, sorry. But, you know, puzzles. Puzzles? Ooh. Burnished brass object. Anything else on this tower? Sort of ignored the fact that this tower had been created and just looking at this one. Okay, I think that's all we've got. That's going to fit in there. Especially if it fits with one on the other side. No, just this one. Get it lit. This is gonna fire out some sort of projection, isn't it? A dirty lens. Guess we're gonna have to clean it, aren't we? Star-shaped tool. That's gonna be for the chest downstairs, I think. This will hold some kind of projection device, perhaps, or some sort of thing that we see projected. Yeah, the lens goes into that. Okay. We just give it a wipe. Yeah, that fits downstairs, doesn't it? And what's this? Let's uncollapse it. It has been decollapsed. Click. There we go. Wheel with small frames. Oh, so it is. Ah, that's going to go here. And the small frames is going to depict the sun and star and moon or whatever it is onto there. What that achieves? I know not. That's going too fast for you to see now, but if you wind it back, you'll be able to see that. Just have a quick look there. No, all good. Let us head down to the chest downstairs. Or I believe that is where we use the star-shaped handle object thing. On this. Lefty loosey. Bear trap. Metal handle. Ooh, could that possibly fit into the wall panel that I opened up here? Because there is one that hasn't had anything done with it yet. I think it's this one over here. Yosh. Oh. Damn. There's still nothing we can do with this, definitely. Where could this handle go, then? Go away. It's interesting, we're seeing it from a different angle here. Well, it's a dirty lens, so it's not gonna work. Aha. Saw a little bit of gold. Does that do anything? No. This is strange. Oh. Got it. Use the sander. I need to place something on the plate. Oh, right. We don't clean it. We sand the damn thing down. Crack. We broke the lens and we're stuck in time forever. Okay. That was strange. There we go. He loved a bit of geometry, didn't he? Whoops. I'm going to have to do them all and then... There we go. Right, what's the order then? We go... Oh, God. Alright. Diamond, pentagon, star, triangle. Right. Triangle, pentagon, 3, 5, star, 3, 3, 5, star. 3, smaller 3. 3, smaller 3. Okay. Now go back. What are you doing? 3, which is that. No. Smaller 3. Yeah. 5. Where's 5? 5. Star. Oops. Buggering this up. Okay. 5. Let's go from star. Star. Triangles. Smaller triangles. 5. Star. Triangles. Smaller triangles. 5. Star. So it's got to be that first. Star. That's never there. So that's triangles. Then the smaller triangles is what I describe that as. Then 5. Which is that one. Then it goes to star. See, we've just got to do it in that order. Star. D20, D8. Star doesn't look the same though. That's what you have. Oh, stop getting out of there. So that star looks different, doesn't it? Star. That thing. D8. D something. Star. That thing. D8. D something. These are the only things that don't exist on there, so we can get rid of them, I guess. Because they're not in the video. The video. Did you write anything? No. Oh, stop accidentally clicking stuff, that's annoying. There we go. Unless we see it from the other side. Oh, that's funny. The cloth is invisible from this side. That doesn't change anything, does it? Maybe it is just... So... Maybe it's just those three, because the star doesn't look right. Keep calling it a star. It's like a dodecahedron or something, isn't it? Unless... we're talking parts that make up other parts. I mean, that's a hexagon. That in no way features in any way, shape or form. Because I was just sort of thinking, well, you've got this sort of triangle here, which then turns into a slightly more complex triangle. Which then turns into a much more complex triangle. It only lets you put 4 in, which is interesting. What if we just go in the number of... like in complexity? So, most simple. What's the next most simple? That one or that one? How many vertices does it have? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, plus another 6. That's got 18. So I think that one's the next most complex. And that one's the next most complex. Ah, we're onto something. Oh, no, we're not. Which is the next most complex? That's got... how many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10. Plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 20. And then it's got the joining ones. That one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's got to have more than that, hasn't it? Then that's got to have the most. So, for sake. Let's try that one more time. That one, that one, that one. Let's say that one's the next most. No? Okay, well, maybe that's not what we need to be doing here. Ah. There's a different view here, which is interesting. Quite sure what that's supposed to be getting at. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. Yeah, there are only 4 shapes, and it keeps on stopping me after 4. So we've got to press 4 shapes in a row. Am I just getting the shapes wrong? Well, I must be, because that's not the shape we're seeing. Is that the shape we're seeing, but it's just exploded? I'm sure that is the... I mean, I swear I did that. 3 5-star over 3. That is the order I was doing them in. Oh, I guess I didn't, but... I didn't enjoy that particular puzzle. That was weird. Especially since the star shape, like the big exploded star thing, did not, I think, did not correlate with what was on the screen. The canvas. Thus, I went to the year 1995, when Jumanji was set. The dial on the mechanical table turned for the final time and stopped at the year 1508. Thus, I went to the year 1495, but you ended up in the year 1508. You are asking how that is possible. The key element in the calibration process of the time machine is the special glove which you equipped when you went through the gate. Without it, the gate is almost useless. I built it into an important and irreplaceable component as a sort of safety precaution against anyone misusing the gate. My glove was damaged during the journey. Luckily, we still have the one you used, as we will need it. Exit the tower as soon as you can. Outside awaits the last fragment of the story, and a little surprise. I've just realised, I think when I put a cut in last time, it skipped a whole cutscene that I was supposed to see. What was that? My glove was damaged. Exit the tower as soon as you can. Outside awaits the last fragment of the story. And a little surprise. Okay. The handle clearly goes on this. The ornate case. Okay. Which the handle goes on to. There you go. Ornate case with handle. Which can't be pulled or turned or anything, strangely. Oh, I know where that goes. Pop it in. Now. We've got a load of things here, haven't we? So start with it empty, then 8127 perhaps. We're just going round in a clockwise manner. 8127. Okay, that didn't do anything. Fair enough. That's strange. Don't quite know what that means. But that's sort of saying go round this way, right? Maybe we start with the smallest number. So it's saying start here. Douche, 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 douche. 0507 then. And if this doesn't work, we'll just try the other numbers, and then we'll try the numbers of the dates we know that exist. Or like the year that it is. Well, that didn't work. What was the next one? 10, 15, 20, 31. Okay. 20, 31. None of these numbers seem significant yet. And 8127. I mean, I'll put it in one last time, because it might make a difference now I've done the other ones. Okay. It keeps talking about 1495. So, let's try 1495. Suppose we could try 1508, because that's the year now. I don't know what we need to do here. Hang on, one of these is missing a thing. How do I open that? Look, it's missing its cross. It seems this is the only thing I can interact with. Glove you equipped. Safety precaution. 1508. 1506. I suppose we haven't tried 1506, but 1495. These have to mean something. What's the difference between them? That is doubled, but added 1. Which is interesting. Oh, hang on. That's doubled, but added 1. That's doubled, but added 1. I don't know what we do with that. So actually, if we take one off, 506, and then halve it, that's 253. 0253. So we'll just try that first. I don't think that's the one, because the whole point of this, presumably, is that we need to get the number between those two. 0253 sounds fun. So let's try it, see what happens. And then we'll do the proper one that I think the actual answer is. I don't want to lose out on the option. Okay, fine. So the number would be 0253, 0507, 1015, 2031. So double it and add 1. So that's 4063. I take it back, this was cool. It wasn't years at all, it was just an interesting number sequence. Right, you're going to let me look at this now? Yeah, you are. Okay. Nothing I can do with that, but that's okay. We'll try and remember it's there, and we'll see if we get one of those up the stairs. Oh, I'm getting a fear of heights kicking in. We need a Mr. Blobby lever. Anything through this? 9. Huh. This was supposed to be my salvation. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Look what I found. There it is. Well, that was quite tricky to see, the wooden rose. But we know what we need to do with it. Wonder how much trouble these developers have trying to find things like that that are obscure, but not too obscure. There's got to be a lot of playtesting in these. There's our blobby handle. Up and away. The physics engine trying to cope with those ropes. Oh gosh. Ah! Oh my god. Gotta say, I'd have let go a bit later than that. Hang on. Didn't we see something like that happen in the first game? Someone sort of fly across on a weird thing from a tower. I'm sure. I remember we were here and we saw something like that happen. Really rings a bell, that's all. There we go. Okay. There we go. Ah, that's quite fun. A rusty handle. With a cross shape on the end of it. Ooh, spooky face. Look at you. You and your spooky face. Well, that's not going in there, but I like the idea of just handle to the face. What else have we to look at? This. With upside down Roman numerals at the moment, but they contain something, so we'll find it. That's where it goes. Aha. Oh, it's one of these. Right. First off. Well, I want to... Oh, you bugger. Why are you rejecting that? That's clearly in the right place. Oh, hang on. We've got numbers as well. 1 second. 7, 4, 1, 2, 6, 3, 5. That's weird. Is it the number of sides? One side. There's nothing here that has 2 sides. 1, 2, 3 missing. Yeah, so there's one of these for each of these. So you've got to do this one first, maybe. So that's in the right place, and we're doing it first. I see. So it's a forced order puzzle. But that means that this is stuck out here, and we can't get it in. So let's cancel it. God, we've got to really get these in place. Well, that's fine. I can go over there, ready. Yeah, sure. These are all just going to go around in a circle. This needs to come as well. Ah, shite. No, that's alright. Because we can go clunk. Then... No, we can't go clunk. Cancel it. We need square over there. Once we get square over there, we're happy days. So we'll leave that there for now. Slide everything round. Right, that's one less thing to worry about. We could probably just go in reverse now, couldn't we? Get you across. You need to come in too. As long as we've got a space of 1, we can do this. Circle needs to go out there last. That needs... No, that needs to be furthest left. So... I think if we just get... No, we can't get that out of the way. I keep thinking if we get that into its position, it's out of the way, but then we can't get stuff past it. So... Right, you need to be all the way over there, as do you. We kind of need to swap those two's positions. How do we do that? Maybe by doing this. They can go backwards. Like that. You're out of the way. Now we'll go back round. No, we won't. We need this to go up there now. Yep, that's fine. Circle over there. Now we've just got to rearrange these 3, which should be straightforward. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Oh, and I've got a little jumping spider on the wall. How cute. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Cool. A nice light to mid-weight puzzle, that one. Look inside the abyss. Is it going to stare back at us? Probably. Abysses tend to. No, there's nothing staring back at us, just a mermaid. Do something with this, maybe. No. Nothing we can interact with there. Oh, do we just turn the handle in it? Cranks it? No, that was for that. Okay, I think we can't do anything more there, can we? Is there anything else on this that we've missed? Oh, hello. Cheeky wing nut. There's always something we've missed. You fit on something square. I can only think that's going to go in here somehow. No, there's nowhere square for it to go. I'll do the old chuck it on in anyway and see, but... Oh, hang on. What's all this then? Part of a mechanism. Well, that's got a square end, so... Righty-loosey. Winch wheel. I think it's very clear where the winch wheel's going to go. Imagine if that had fallen off. There are just so many things in this game that could have gone wrong that suddenly didn't, that somehow didn't. Stone ornament. Ah, there's a little hole and a shape of the stone ornament. Get it on there. Boo. Hit the creepy mask. Yeah. Aha! That goes on the face, doesn't it? Do we want to double check these numbers? 5? Depends which way you're looking. Yeah, it's looking from the outside in. So 5, 11, 6, 9, 4, 10. I'll whack the mask on the face first. More creepy or less creepy? Probably less creepy. He's got 2 Tommy guns. Oh, that was impressive. Ornate capsule. Anytime it says ornate, you know you've got to do something with it. Or not. Looks like you should be able to open it somehow. I'm sure I can sort of see... Yeah, look, I can see into it there. See the inside, unless that's just, you know, some crap rendering, but somehow I don't think so. Do we put it on there as a kind of offering? No. Ornate capsule. Where the heck could that go? Oh, into there. Cool. That's where we're going to need this, isn't it? Right. Now, this is going to be a sums game, isn't it? So we've got to add up to all these things. Let's take the lowest one first. Because to add up to 5 with 4 numbers, it's got to be 1112. Doesn't it? So, we've got 1112. It might not be quite in that order. Ah, but that gives us 1111 there, which isn't going to be very useful. So, let's make the 2 there instead, because we don't have a 4, is what I'm saying. So that's cool, but that adds up to 5 as well. We need that to add up to 1 more. So, if we rotate... Yeah, if we rotate that to there, that keeps the 1 on this side, keeping it adding up to... Oh, we do have a 4. In that case, that has to be 1111. My bad, sorry, I thought 5 was the lowest. So 1121 is what we need there. We need 4 ones down here. We need a 1 on the bottom on that side and there as well. So have we got a 1 with 2 others in between it? Yes, we have. So that would go to there, meaning we've got a 1 on that and a 1 on that is incorrect. We need this one to be there. Shit, hang on. Where's 4 gone? 4 is there. Oh, so we only need 1 in between the 2 ones. I'm sorry. I'm really confused here. And there is no such 1 on the bottom. So we have to have the 2 has to be here and the 1 has to be there. I think that's got to be the case. Then we just need 1s all the way up there, 1s all the way up there. So again, we need 1s with a single number between them so we can have a 4 and a 5 with a single number between them. So that one looks good because 1 and 1, there we go. Still not quite right. I think that has to be the case so far. It's not quite right because we've got that adding up to 13, which is obviously incorrect. But I think we'll stick with going for the low numbers, the 4 and the 5. So we've got that adding up to 4, we've got that adding up to 5. These two bottom ones I think have to be correct. Now, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know where that 4 is going to go. We'll worry about that later. 4 and 5. So now we need 1s here and here, which we have, but we don't want a 3 there, probably, unless we have a 1 at the top. Okay, that could work. Anyway, this is lots of 1s on this, which is what we want. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need a 1 there. Like that. That adds up to 6. That adds up to 9. Oh no, that's supposed to be 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need a 3 there. Oops. Clicked off the game again. Is there a 3 here? Yes. For the 11. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. We need 2 more there. Now, we've not quite cracked this. I'm focusing on other numbers. I should just be focusing on the 4 and the 5. So, 4 and a 5 and a 10 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's got to be incorrect, right? If we had a 1 there and a 1, 1, 1, that works. So these 3 are correct. But it's over here that we start to get things messed up. 9 there. 11 there. And 6 there. So that's correct. But these 2 are on the wrong side. So we've got to swap that and that over somehow. I think where we've got the run of 1s round on this side, we should have the run of 1s on this side. Then we turn this back round to match up where we need it to be. That needs to be a 2 on the top there, which it can't be. Oh boy. Imagine how much harder this would be without this. So maybe one of the bottom ones is wrong, but I couldn't see how you could have those any different. Well, let's think about it. So 4 has to be 4 1s, and there are lots of opportunities to have 4 1s, aren't there? 5 has to be 3 1s and a 2. It has to be. There's no other combination. What would 6 have to be? I think with 4 numbers, you'd have to have a 2, a 2, a 1, and a 1. Yeah. We don't have 7 or 8, and then we get more options later on. So we've got those combinations, right? We've just got to get them into place by just randomly moving this around, which is slightly annoying. Okay. So again, the bottom one, we have to have... Let's say we have to have a 1 for the 5 and a 1 for the 4. Which is not doable, is it? So, logically thinking, we need, for the 4, we need it to have a 1. We need it to have a 1, because it's 4 1s. The 5 has to be a 1 or a 2. And if we've got a 1 there, that has to be 3, or if we have the other 1 there, then that has to be 2. So that bottom one is absolutely 100% correct. But that also means that this has to be 1, 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 this has to be 1. So it's just about finding the combinations. And we could just brute force that, but we couldn't because that's the only combination there that has a 1 for the 5 and a 1 for the 4. Here we need them both to be 1s, but there are more combinations for that, I think. That's one of them. 1 and a 1. Are there any others? Oh, yeah, there you go. It's a slight brute force and stuff, but no, I think we worked that out quite well. Oh my god, just come off. You hate it when your golden lid doesn't come off. Giacomo! After I arrived in the year 1495, it was Risby to reveal my presence to any acquaintances. I could not be sure how you would react, Giacomo, or even how my younger self would react standing face to face with his double from the future. I could not endanger the plan this way. Alas, I needed a sanctuary, and I found it with my old friend Luca Pacioli. Luca is a monk, scientist, and gifted mathematician I can trust without reservation. In time I will surely introduce you. Do you remember the Oculus Perpetua disappearing from your room? It was shortly after the unpleasant visit by Cesare Borgia in Cortevecchia. I needed to borrow the device so I could follow the Duke unseen and see what he intends to do with the sketch he ripped out of your notebook. And I found out very interesting things. When I confided in Luca, he was astounded, and then he told me something I cannot write in this letter, something I will have to tell you face to face when we meet again. This is happening now, Giacomo. Look behind you. Right, okay, so yeah. So it was, when it said a friend, that was Da Vinci. But it was Da Vinci from another time. Excuse me. Hello, mate.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you, dear
Aw.
friend. 13 long years
It's a
have
lovely
passed
thing to
before
say.
we finally meet again, Giacomo. You seem surprised. But if you looked carefully
Do I sound
what I
surprised?
left you on the mechanical table up in the tower, you must already understand. Everything that happened simply because it was part of my plan. Actually, to tell the truth, the fact that Borgia came through the gate with you was unexpected, but even then we gained a head start over those dangerous people. We now have to hurry to one more place where my plans will either culminate or completely collapse. I will tell you the details on the way. Giacomo, I need your help now more than ever before, but we cannot delay a moment longer. Time
Let us
is
not.
not on our side.
No, time really is on our side. We literally have the ability to move time. That's fine. Now, I'm not going to exit now because it seems to completely skip all of this cutscene, and I don't want to miss that for next time by forgetting to restart chapter. Sacre de San Michel. Play chapter. Well, I don't want to play chapter yet. I'm good. I'll just say restart chapter, and we'll do that next time. Thank you very much for watching. Love and peace. See you on the final, probably final part of House of Da Vinci 2. Super enjoying this. What about you? That's that button. Smash!